Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all doing great. Before we get into your readings, I just want to give a big thank you to my friends at Keen for sponsoring today's video. Keen provides access to professional psychics and spiritual advisors. I know that the general readings here on YouTube can be very helpful. They're certainly very entertaining, and when you connect with them, it makes it really special because it is for such a wide audience. But I do wonder if you've ever gotten a personal reading and received the kind of clarity that you get from talking to a psychic one-on-one. The amazing thing about Keen is that there's always someone available to talk to anytime, 24/7. There's always someone online. So whenever you have those burning questions and you need direction or you need clarity, there's always someone available to help you. You could have questions about your love life, a decision that you should make. You could be at a crossroads. You could be wondering about career, a certain relationship. You know, for each person it's different, but with Keen there is always someone available to help you find those answers. Once you find a psychic that you like, you can build a connection with them and you can schedule calls with them when it's convenient for you. Keen is a service that I actually use and trust myself. I am a psychic medium, but if I want a second opinion or more clarity into a situation, sometimes it's just nice to get an unbiased point of view on my own situations. Keen is actually so confident about their services that their readings are backed with a satisfaction guarantee. If you've never received a personal reading, you might be wondering about the price. Keen is actually one of the most affordable ways to get a psychic reading, and I have an amazing deal for you guys. It's kind of crazy. When you use my link in the description, visit trykeen.com/passionate, and as a new Keen customer, you can try your first 10 minutes for only $1.99. I mean, $1.99 to talk to a professional psychic. That's an amazing deal, you guys. So thank you again to Keen for sponsoring today's video. Just remember that if you want true clarity and direction, a personal reading is the way to go. I send you all much love and light. Let's get into your reading for the month ahead. Hi Sagittarius, I hope that you guys are all doing great. I send you much love and light. Welcome to your love reading for the second half of November, or whenever you come across this video, you'll see it at the appropriate time for you. Just know that I send you all much love and light, and we're going to take a look and see what are your messages today from Spirit for your love life. It could be the energy coming your way, maybe who's coming your way. I never know what will come through from Spirit, so just know that with whatever does come through, I only wish you guys all the best in your love life. Okay, let's get into your reading. Before I begin, I just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. There's just such strong energy, Sagittarius, of a reunion or like a reconciliation in store for you. I can see your energy coming through as well as Libra. So I wonder if any of you are dealing with another Sagittarius or thinking about another Sagittarius or a Libra, or if like one is getting ready to walk into your life. Although when I talk about a reconciliation, it feels to me like you have a history with this person. 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups. It shows me into your hearts. It's funny because the both of you, if you don't know this, I feel like there's mutual energy of the both of you like thinking about each other and wanting to go back to what once was, like wishing to have it back, wanting to have it back. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of chemistry when you reconnect with this person. I feel like the both of you are in this place right now of thinking about just putting the past in the past and moving forward together. It's almost funny because what Spirit is showing me is into like the divine part of the connection, so to speak, and why you may have had to separate in the first place. Because I see during that separation, there's actually been a lot of growth and accountability being taken. I think that it kind of forced the two of you to look at yourselves maybe in ways that you haven't before, because I wonder if, you know, the two of you brought certain things to light to one another that maybe you weren't ready to accept, or you couldn't process at the time, or maybe didn't want to take accountability for at the time. I say that because when I see the Eight of Cups come around, there's a lot of energy in this card, because it's someone who's coming back from like even a spiritual journey. So it just shows me how they've really looked within, and maybe it's for the first time, or like I said, maybe the two of you just brought out things in each other that you haven't seen before, maybe that no one's ever told the other one about. Eight of Cups. That's what the energy is. So I know that this person, or maybe it's even yours, but I know the two of you want to come back to each other, thinking about what changes are right, thinking about things from the other person's perspective. I see the both of you doing that. And actually, like with the Five of Cups energy, that is also one of you thinking about, you know, I was really like irresponsible when it came to that. I wish I was more mature about that. I wish I didn't mess that up. I wish I didn't make that mistake. Even though the past can't be changed, I feel like the two of you are really thinking about what lies ahead. Seeing the Justice card come through around the Ace of Wands, I just feel like it's Spirit showing me what the two of you deserve to have from one another, and the chemistry that you'll have when you do come back around. I mean, it's going to be something that is rekindled in such a beautiful and magical way. Magical, like, because that's what the Ace of Wands represents. I mean, it's highly sexual, like it's the energy of being super attracted to one another, feeling like there's so much chemistry, feeling like the other one is so like beautiful, handsome, good looking, and just like looking at them and just feeling attracted to them like magic on every single level. And then when you see the Justice card come in, I think it's just Spirit showing me, especially with these two energies on, like, because these are on the outside, and it's funny because these came through in the middle. It's like the two of you closing the gap. That's how I see it. Closing the gap and doing what's right for each other, giving the other one what they deserve. I think the two of you feel like you're way better together than you are apart. I feel like the two of you feel like, you know what, my life is better when you're in it. When you're not in it, it's just like, it's not the same. Things are not as fun as they are when they're with you. There's like a dullness to their world without the other one in it. And when the other one is in their world, it's like everything feels revitalized. Everything feels new again, exciting. So that's what you have coming in. I just see where there's so much energy here of making up with someone, getting back together with someone, reconciling, like a reconciliation. So hopefully that is what you guys want, because that's what I can see is here. Okay, I do want to look at this Five of Cups. Seeing the Queen of Pentacles come in around the Five of Cups in reverse, with Cancer's energy, and then the Ace of Swords coming through. I think that the two of you, when you do reconnect or reunite, however you want to look at it, I think that there could be things that are brought up to the other one that they kept inside. I just feel like the two of you are going to open up and because there's so much energy of what you've learned and expressing things to one another. So it may not be the easiest things for the other one to hear, and it can be a bit surprising knowing that they were thinking about those things and that those things were upsetting to them. Because I just see, you know, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is like the way someone feels. Like they wanted their person to have more respect for them, to value their opinion more. They never want to feel like their person like took them for granted. And I know that because I see this energy coming through, I know it is how someone could be feeling. So that's just like a little heads up. Be prepared to be very honest with each other and to say things to one another that is your truth, but that could be surprising and maybe not the easiest thing to hear. But it's like things need to get laid out on the table, and once they do, it will only bring the two of you closer. It's like talking about the hard stuff, acknowledging the hard stuff, recognizing it, and ultimately moving on from it. And it's good because you don't want to like just sweep things under the rug. What Spirit shows me is like what's going to come up to the surface, having those hard conversations. But then it only shows how mature the two of you are and how seriously you take the connection, because I feel the two of you will be open to listening to what the other one has to say. And then it's just going to feel so good at the prospect of coming back together. Okay, there's a lot of excitement that that's just what I was about to say, is there's a lot of excitement that you have coming in for you. The Ace of Wands is repeating. It is. It's gonna, like, the excitement and the attraction that you feel for one another will kind of make it easier. It kind of like softens the blow, but just be prepared to talk about the hard things. If anyone here needs reassurance about how attracted your person is still to you, you just need to know that it's mutual. If you look at them and you feel like they were the most like attractive person that you've ever been with, maybe even the most satisfying connection that you ever had, could be emotionally, could be physically, sexually, or all of the above. I just feel like with the Ace of Wands repeating, it's something that's mutual. The two of you somehow, some way are going to find your ways back to each other. It's like closing the gap. If you've been waiting on this to come back around, what Spirit is showing me is very soon your wait is going to be over. Okay, you guys, I want to look at the Ace of Wands. It just keeps showing me layer upon layer of how much the two of you love each other. And also for you to just be prepared to talk about the things that are difficult, like the Ace of Cups coming through around the Ace of Wands, all these aces. Aces is like Spirit letting me know that there's going to be a transition to a new beginning. The initial M is coming through, Sagittarius. I wonder if that's important to you. Could be yours, this person's initial, or it could even be a sign to you from Spirit of like maybe someone watching over you, if that initial is important to you. Just know that I feel like when the two of you come back together, nothing is going to separate you again. Things were realized in the separation. Even it could be someone who is taking accountability of the way that they took their person for granted. With that energy of the Queen of Pentacles coming through, like I see what I messed up. I see what I should have treasured more, what I should have realized. But, every connection happens at the right time when it's supposed to. And I almost even feel like the separation was divinely planned between the two of you. Because you'll come back together and you'll see how different you are. How mature each of you, or even just like being more in touch with your emotional intelligence. I just feel like this is a love like no other. I feel like this is passion, unlike anything you've ever experienced with anyone else. And I know that there really is a long and a longing and a drive mutually for the two of you to come back together. You both still want each other. You both still want to be together. You're both still in love with each other. You're both still crazy attracted to one another. And I really do think that both of you look at this and feel like you have nothing else to compare it to. And I just see where there's almost like a pact that will be made between you and them of we're going to do things the right way. We're going to both come into this 100%, giving 100% each. Okay, I want to look at that Justice card. Cancer's energy here is very strong coming through. So I wonder if any of you have a Cancer on your mind, or if it's your person's energy, moon or rising, or could be cross watchers here. Cancer, the Chariot coming through around Justice. See, I feel like that's a message to you from Spirit about the timing of things and how you might be surprised at how quickly this energy comes to you, or when it does come to you, because I'm reading this energy as someone that you've already dealt with, because that's just what I can pick up on. That's what it looks like to me. But for some of you, like, just say this is a new person and a new connection, and like the messages that have come through from Spirit remind you of something from the past, or maybe what you've always wanted. Just know that it's happening sooner rather than later. I'm looking, for the rest of November, but obviously you'll come across this when you do. And I feel like from the moment you see this reading, it's Spirit letting you know that there's a next phase in your love life about to start quickly. All right, Sagittarius, so that is what I can see. A very beautiful energy that's coming your way. I mean, I just feel like when you reunite with this person, it is going to make the both of you, oh my God, so happy. Much more happy than you've been in a long time, because it's like a renewal. Like that spark is going to get rekindled. And this looks like a very significant connection to me. So you may feel like this person is the one, like the only one you want to be with. And just know that that's mutual. All right, Sagittarius, that is what I see coming through in November. All right, you guys, thank you so much for sticking around and watching the whole reading. It really means a lot to me. I appreciate it. And I just want to give a big thank you again to my friends at Keen for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to check out the link in the description. Thank you guys for everything. I send you much love and light, and I will see you in the next video.